Ever wondered why California experiences frequent earthquakes? Well, the answer lies beneath the Earth's surface, in a significant geological feature known as the San Andreas Fault. Extending for approximately 1,200 kilometers, this fault line acts as a boundary, separating the Pacific Plate from the North American Plate. But how did this massive fault come into existence, you ask? Well, let's take a trip back in time, about 30 million years ago. It was then that the Pacific Plate began moving northwest, while the North American Plate started its journey southwest. This opposing movement led to the birth of the San Andreas Fault. Now, this isn't just a singular unbroken line. The fault is divided into three main segments: the northern, the central, and the southern. Each of these segments has its own unique characteristics and behaviors, adding to the complexity of this fascinating geological phenomenon. So, this massive fault line is the reason behind the frequent earthquakes in California. But what's happening now, millions of years after its formation? Well, let's dive right into it. The San Andreas Fault is a hotbed of seismic activity. Picture this: the fault is slipping at an average rate of 20 to 35 millimeters per year. That's about the same speed as your fingernails grow. Fascinating, isn't it? Now let's zoom into the central segment of the fault. Here, we witness a phenomenon called a seismic creep. This is when the ground moves slowly and steadily, without causing earthquakes. Imagine the earth beneath you subtly shifting, day in and day out. But hold on to your hats, because it's not all gentle motion. The southern segment of the fault is capable of producing an earthquake of 8.1 in magnitude. That's a force to be reckoned with. And the action doesn't stop there. The fault is part of the Walker Lane or the Eastern California Shear Zone, where even more seismic activity is taking place. The earth is literally moving beneath our feet every second of every day. With such activity, it's no wonder California shakes quite often. So, what's the future of California with this active fault line, you might wonder? Well, it's quite intriguing. Over millions of years, it's projected that the landmass west of the San Andreas Fault will slide past San Francisco and continue its journey northwestward. This movement is not just about tectonic plates shifting, but it's also a creative force, molding the land into unique formations. The compressional forces created by the movement of the Pacific and North American plates have led to the formation of the coast ranges and the transverse ranges. These ranges are not just beautiful to behold, but they also contribute to the diverse landscape and rich biodiversity of California. This ongoing dance between the plates means that the fault line remains active, continuously shaping and reshaping the terrain. While this activity can lead to significant earthquakes, it's also a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet, constantly evolving and transforming over time. While the San Andreas Fault poses a significant seismic risk, it also shapes California's unique and diverse landscape. So as we marvel at the beauty of California, let's also remember the powerful forces that have shaped and continue to shape this remarkable landscape. If you enjoyed the video, please hit subscribe.